hello, good evening, and welcome to good morning, good afternoon, whatever. Welcome to Fido, live number 62.
62.
Yes. Now I've got to, I gotta get this microphone out of my face. Just notice it's right there. I've got to figure out what day is what. All I know for sure is that this is Friday, because see, I wrote Friday. They're in the bar.
Is it in the bar?
Yeah, they're in the bar. So, logically, let's say that the one where he's on TV is going to be before it, because he's talking about cats. And this is another cat one. Cat and bath. Alright, I might do that Monday. So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in the bar. I think I've got them all figured out, and well, we can get to work here. We're looking for Monday, September 18th, 2023.
Would that
And
be
cross-
tomorrow?
Cross that off the calendar. So actually, this one goes to the chief colorist right now. I think I did all the erasing. Let's read it to the crowd. Fido, Bo, Dino, and there's Felicia on the back of the couch. It's my bath time, but Jane is in there. I don't like my bath schedule to be interrupted. And Dino's drooling a little bit here. He dropped his controller. And I'll go tell her to.
No,
And Bo grabbed him by the neck. Never mind. Yeah, he'd like to go in and tell Jane to get out of the shower, but no.
Bad Dino.
Bad.
Go lay down.
Go lay down. All right, let's give that one to the chief colorist so that she can do her magic. This is Tuesday, 9/19. See, I make my own calendar. All right. Fido is dressed up like Sherlock Holmes. And you might remember last week we were discussing
What a wonderful person.
what a wonderful person Sherlock Holmes is. His client comes to him because her fiance has gone missing. And Sherlock discovers that her fiance actually is her stepfather, who is cheating both her and her mother and trying to control their money. Does Sherlock tell his client this? She's buttermere woman.
And that's his reason that he doesn't tell her.
Oh, it's easier to take a cub from a tiger than it is to bring a woman to logic. Something along those lines. Wow, what a piece of. Anyway, so Sherlock Holmes and Fido have a lot of things in common, I guess. They're both assholes. And here we go. This is the Tuesday. After careful examination, I deduced that a cat did this. That's ridiculous. I have proof. See, a cat hair. There's cat hair all over the place. Yes, you did everything. Fixture on the pipe. Let's see if we can clean Felicia up a bit here. Well, this one goes to the chief colorist.
All right, well, we have to give the two colors a second.
Okay, there's your second.
Don't, please.
All right, Wednesday. The chief colorist battles.
I don't find it funny. You could have waited 1 second for me to move things.
9/20/23. All right, Wednesday. We still have to ink the characters here. I'll let you know that cats bring happiness to the world. And we pull forward, and Dino's in the foreground here. He's, ugh, I just stepped in a hairball. We pull forward even more. I'd better clean a litter box. And by this time, Felicia has snatched that bird that was on the windowsill off, and feathers bloody all over the place. Just not all the time. Cats bring happiness to the world, just not all the time. That we gotta
Okay,
work
are
on.
you handing this to me now again?
No. Nope.
Oh, no? That one I'm not getting? Oh.
Nope. That one we have to ink.
Okay.
This one is the Thursday.
I can't see his screen in case anybody's wondering.
Yeah. Thursday, 9/21. And this one's nearly entirely inked. I still have to finish the rug here. All right, kind of a wordy one here, but we'll try to get our way through this. Tonight's debate, are cat owners more depressed than dog owners? With me I have cat aficionado Edna Cat. And from the Fido Institute of Advanced Canine Studies, Fido. And let's see, we got the Chiron debate, are cats causing depression. I was actually going to change that to cats are causing depression. They've already made their point. All right. Edna, you first. Are cat owners depressed? Oh, I just love cats, and they bring me happiness. Fido? She's fucking crazy.
Oh.
Oh, yep. Fido's the master debater. All right. So anyway, I've got to
Hey,
do
what was the name of Fido's society, whatever that was?
the Fido Institute of Advanced Canine Studies. Why?
It was almost Fiasco.
FIAC. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of societal canine.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Fiasco.
It was
That's
almost Fiasco.
FIASCO. So the Fido Institute of Advanced Studies of Canine Occupation.
Oh, no, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Studies canine. Anyway,
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
I didn't either until you just said it out loud.
All right, so this Thursday we still have to do some minor stuff here, but that's also ink. And here is the Friday, and I made it extra complicated for the chief colorist because we have this whole crowd, all this crap on the bar, and hey, we even have an appearance from Irving. Zoom in on camera one. This is the character, the scab that took over after Fido went on strike. Petey. This is Petey. An appearance from Petey in the bar. I haven't seen Petey in a while. All right. I got to do the cat boss voice, huh? Black coffee.
You got yourself into it.
All right. Interesting concept you have there, Fido. Cats bring unhappiness to the world. I'm just saying that to aggravate Felicia. No. I quite agree with you. Is that why you became a supervillain? Well, it was either this or be a cartoonist. Now, yes, I agree that that's rather self-indulgent. And if we go back to the original writing, the original was, well, it was either this or politics. And then I said, I don't know. It was either this or public office. It was either this or public service. It was either this or charity. And then I went down through the whole rabbit hole. It was either this or telemarketing. And it's either this would be a high school principal, or I could be a dentist. So, so I eventually ended up with cartoonist. And then later on, to add to the joke privately between us, I made the background so much more complicated, and even in this scene, he's firing a gun, and people are running away and cowering behind Dino and Bo. So, yeah.
So, yes.
So, yeah. Evil. No one who does not watch this show will get that joke. So it's a private inside joke between me and the chief colorist. All right, so it looks like everything.
And to make it eviler, I'll probably get it Thursday night.
Well, actually, since it's last.
I know.
You're entirely likely to get this very late in the week. So yes, it's an inside joke. So our good friends at Reddit are nice enough to alert us to the fact that Aquaman is coming out.
Oh,
Or,
really?
Irving, actually, since we don't need the, we're going to zoom Irving's camera in here a little bit so everyone can see the page better. There we go. Our friends at Reddit have redesigned the Aquaman poster. A turd is coming. Aquaman's carrying a net with a turd. Show this the cheap colors.
Oh.
Aquaman is carrying a net with a turd on it. So
I almost felt badly for Jason Momoa.
they have stopped. Well, there's no advertising budget for this. They've stopped spending money on this film. So I'm guessing that they're seeing the writing on the wall. And I've heard that MGM, completely different company, but the number of roars that the lion does before the film tells you how good the film is. So, wait a second. You people actually know when a film sucks. So why do you make the film? You know the film is going to suck. Why are you making it?
I'm going to look at it now, and it's not even roaring, it's just meowing.
I always thought that, they tried their hardest to put their best product out there, and just, not every swing is a home run. Ah, shucks, folks, we thought this film would do it. But no, they actually know when a film sucks.
That could just be a wives' tale, or a...
And speaking of knowing when something sucks, they're doing a $1,500 box set of Disney films.
Oh boy!
It's 100 films, I guess, in the box set. Usually these things go for about $50 or $100, but no, we're doing 15 times more. It comes with this, for some reason, this crystal doodah that collects dust, and the book itself folds up, so on a stand. And
I thought it was a crystal, like,
yeah,
crown or
yeah, it's a crown.
tiara.
You're right, tiara.
Okay.
That's
You
exactly.
can't put it on your head?
It's a dust collector. No, you can't put that on your head. Okay. Disney is having problems with their price points, as we saw with Galaxy's Edge. No one's going to want to spend that much for a crappy LARPing hotel. And secondly, this is a Walmart exclusive. The pixie dusters that you are trying to sell this to don't shop at Walmart. Target maybe, but Kohl's, I don't know, Kohl's doesn't sell that kind of crap, do they?
Kohl's doesn't really sell toys.
Macy's, or just Disney Direct, whatever. But Walmart. You ever see Jeff Hicks, World Class Bullshitters? He does this bit where he goes around to Ollie's and other like discount houses and shows all the Disney toys.
And here we have some.
And here's that
Jedi toys.
And here's that $1,500 Disney box. How many of these do we have?
Now on sale at Ollie's for $29.99.
Can you imagine how sad toy collection drives are when they get all this Disney Star Wars crap? Oh, it's another Admiral Holdo.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, look, it's a Sherry copter. Yes. Oh, that's just what this child wants for Christmas. All right, let's pick our weapons. The more eagle-eyed amongst you may notice that we are down to 3 brushes from our original 4. One escaped.
Never to be found again.
I don't know where it is. I think the squirrel came and took it back. Legend says these famous brushes are made from the pubic hair of Himalayan tree squirrels. And one has disappeared.
The gusty winds of the hurricane came through the windows and whisked it off.
Hurricane Lee is currently, we're under National Guard protection from Hurricane Lee. And I'm looking outside and I see some trees, the leaves are shaking a little bit. Oh, that's obvious fear. Fear and anticipation for the hurricane.
It's a decent amount of wind, but it's not a hurricane wind.
Yeah. All right, cartoonists are the dirtiest, filthiest creatures on the face of this planet, so therefore I must put on a glove.
And apparently evil. Don't forget evil.
We are not evil, we are misunderstood.
Mm-hmm. Says every evil person. So speaking of Sherlock Holmes, how long ago did your brush go missing?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, 3 or 4 days ago. Why was up?
I'm just curious. I'm looking around at your stuff.
So, everyone remember Rachel Ziegler?
No.
Yeah, you know, this woman here, here's her next to Gal Gadot. And I made the joke that she's like a head shorter, so this photographer was genius enough to get them both at the same height in this particular phrase. Would anyone ever imagine what Rachel Ziegler looks like naked? It's easy with Gal Gadot because we have plenty of examples and stuff like that. But
Never thought of it. Don't get it.
she's like the anti-sex symbol. She's dressed like a Mennonite. Oh, hey, there goes the alarm that we were.
No, it's not the alarm's mine. It's somebody delivering something.
Ah, the door. That's our doorbell. Let him in.
Hello.
Ah, there's Gal Gadot again.
Oh, he's right on this floor.
Cool. So we can all imagine what Gal looks like. Hey, this is what Rachel Ziegler looks like. So hey, if you want to work on those sex symbol points, there we go. There's our girl Rachel. And as we're getting through all our old stuff, Frank Oz, voice of so many Muppets, including Yoda, has been blacklisted from Disney.
Why? What did he do?
He told Disney that they're doing it wrong. and like Vladimir Putin, they cannot take any criticism whatsoever. So anyway, we've lost another great Muppet. Oh, also, hey, while we're on the topic, not only have we lost Frank Oz, but Steve Whitmer, who does Kermit the Frog, has also been sacked. So, free the Muppets from Disney. Oh, hey, what the hell? That's what we're talking about, Disney. Friend Valiant Renegade. He's done a little bit of research. Remember we were getting these stories a few years ago about how Disney has already paid back the money they spent for Star Wars after doing this to it, Leia to New Leia. Well, apparently, no, they haven't paid back the original amount of money that they spent. What was it? They bought it for $4 billion from Lucas. Yeah. Well, there's still, according to Jonas J. Campbell, investigator, they've spent in excess of $11 billion on Lucasfilm. So yeah, they've got a little way to go before they pay it back, and I'm sure they're going to do it by doing stuff like this. So the Empire. Let's see, they're still working on getting Hulu. So we're not gonna cut Hulu out yet, but they have partnered with Amazon for ESPN. So half of ESPN goes to Amazon. So let's get that out of there. All right, doing good. We'll save that for later. And are we almost done with all the paperwork? Oh no, one last thing. Apparently there's a couple of hours of footage of Phoebe Waller-Bridge beating up on men. So Phoebe wants to know where her film is. What the hell, babe? I want to see that footage too. Why, what's up? All right, everyone. I'm going to take the glove off. You guys enjoy Aquaman and maybe hear the lovely sound. Yeah, you're stuck on my sneaker.
Well, this shit shouldn't be over here.
There you go.
All right.
Rescued.
My hero. Tripping over the crap.
Now, see, in modern Hollywood, a man cannot rescue a woman. But in real life, it happens all the time. I'm just that sort of heroic type of guy.
So where do you think the guy went with our package?
Oh, he probably put it someplace for it to get stolen. What is the package?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're waiting for something for Amazon. Oh yeah, your paper.
Don't need no stinking paper. All right, and this one we just want to finish off a couple of lines. It's the Thursday one that's kind of messy, and we'll get this right to the chief colorist so she doesn't have to bitch and complain about anything. Just gotta finish off the rug. Am I in frame? Yeah, I'm in frame. See, I usually have this piece of paper here that says FidoTheComicStrip.com in my point of view so that I can tell where the frame is.
Oh, it's one of two different things.
Uh-huh. And we're going to do the line that is the bottom of the TV here. And there are a bunch of bits of scaffolding up here in the ceiling that's holding the Fresnels and all the other lighting material, lighting appliances in the studio. How do I know those are called Fresnels? Well, I actually used to work in animation, so I know the names of the lights.
And just because you are smart too.
I'm full of horrible, crappy trivia that you'll
You
never
are
use.
smart.
Play a trivia game on Alexa every night. Actually, we call Alexa Ziggy now. Wait a minute, who? There's an device over here listening to us. I just said the Alexa name, and I got a beep. Yep, it's your tablet. Your tablet's listening to us. We got a spy amongst us.
What is my tablet doing over there?
I confiscated it.
I know you did.
So, anyway, we changed Alexa's name to Ziggy. And I
And
thought,
it's a male voice.
yeah, so I thought we'd be done with having to worry about saying the A word.
Alexa, do you mean Alexa? Is it Alexa you're worried about?
Alexa, go to hell.
I'm already there.
I'm already there. Okay, and there should be a line here of the couch, but I never drew it. And also should be another line over here from the, but it's too wet. If I were to do that, I would smidge and smudge all that crap.
Smidge and push.
So let's just put this sucker aside. And let's work on the Friday one, so there's a chance that the chief colorist will get it before next week, the end of next week.
The end of this week.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yes. I can feel the wall.
I'm gonna have to move this camera in a little bit closer because it's keeping me just too far away from the work. Let's see if Irving, camera 1, can get in here.
Irving just wants to be up close and personal.
There we go. Now he's not on my chin. Everyone, I'm gonna turn on a light, so watch your eyes. There we go. Much better. All right, there's a unknown strange woman in the background here.
gonna have to call your mother a Fido donator or something, because I keep using her little toy that she gave me,
Vacuum cleaner?
the vacuum cleaner, yeah. So it's become a valuable Fido tool.
The story behind that is one of their packages, they found a whole brick of lottery tickets. Apparently,
Scratch tickets.
yeah, lottery scratch tickets. Apparently, somebody had stolen them from the whatever they were being delivered to, and put them aside, but they were never reclaimed. They were actually delivered with my mother's package. So they called the lottery rather than running around and scratching the tickets and trying to cash them in.
They did the right thing.
They did the right thing, so the lottery came with a bunch of little gifts and some, thank you for doing the right thing, sort of thing.
And one of said gifts was, a little vacuum cleaner to pick up all the crap that comes off those scratch tickets. But I've been using it when I erase anything on Fido.
I think the way it works with the lottery, they have to activate the tickets before you can use them, so they probably were worthless.
Yeah, but
I
you
don't
know
know
what?
why
It doesn't
anyone
matter.
steals
I
them.
mean, this way you don't have to reprint them and stuff. And
Yeah.
either way, it would have cost them money.
No, but I was just wondering what was going through the mind of the person who actually stole them.
Maybe
Because
they
if
have.
they weren't activated, they were indeed quite worthless. They couldn't be cashed.
Maybe part of what their thing is an ability to activate it.
Or maybe it's just ignorance.
Could be that too.
Mm.
Well, considering it was mailed to, it was actually sent to a person and not retrieved or done whatever, yeah, I'm gonna guess there's probably not a lot of intelligence going on with that person.
You're thinking drugs or alcohol might have been involved?
Possibly, maybe a combination.
There's something making some noise over here. I doubt the microphone fixed it. Yeah, that's it.
Let's,
Oh, your tablet's making some noise over here. Just turn it down because I'm sure everyone wants to hear us.
I thought I stripped that thing pretty bare. It shouldn't be making too many noises.
Well, it's got a lot of room now, so it can
Pick up on everything.
it's not as busy. It's bored, so.
Oh, so it wants to pay attention. Pay attention to me.
When we got the thing back, it didn't have a charge, so I just plugged it in over here, and it's remained plugged
I
in.
don't care. I'm just
That's
joking.
why it's here.
I don't care. I'm just kidding. I wish I could have figured out how to show my mother how to use it. Would have been handy for some stuff.
Yeah.
She's actually able to leave her room again.
Woohoo!
So she can go
COVID
to
restrictions
events.
lifted.
So she can actually go to events. She can go to bingo today. And I was on the phone with her when she heard she could go to bingo today. She was very excited.
But aren't they closed down for the hurricane? Hurricane Lee?
I'm not sure about, yeah. That I'm not sure about, but as of this morning, they hadn't yet. I'm guessing some places had to have gotten it hit pretty bad.
It went out to
It's
sea.
not,
Yeah, yes. Some places might have gotten hit. I think there's a trawler off George's Bank that's really going through hell.
No. Well, they should Maine and different places maybe got some things. I'm just hoping everybody's okay, that's all. We did not get anything. I mean, barely. It's bone dry out there and the wind is nothing really to be concerned about.
I've got like an idiot last night, I left the hazard lights on my car on and the battery's
Oh, I'm
dead.
forgetting about that.
So I've got to get a jump. See, cartoonists are not always brilliant at everything. We make mistakes here and there. That's why we have these on the back of the pencils. They're called erasers. Now I've got to get some poor tow truck guy to come out here in this hurricane-like weather to jump my car. Actually, I'm probably going to wait till next week. As they probably charge more on the weekends.
I kind of probably think so. Especially considering it's the National Guard out there, so we're still in the state of emergency.
Yes, it's a state of emergency. And
We
I got no place to go.
I hate when you do that.
Absolutely no place to
Don't
go.
jinx
I
it.
plan on
Stop
being
talking.
home all day long.
Stop talking.
In fact, I'm going to
Stop
cook
talking.
a lovely dinner, and why? Where would I ever have to go?
Oh my God! Why would you ever jinx things? Stop talking right now.
Yeah, it's not like we have to worry about
All right,
putting
stop
oil
it.
in the furnace,
Oh, yeah, that's
or the basement flooding, or the roof leaking, or no, or the trees falling down in the yard, or the wall
The wall
falling
coming down,
down.
yeah.
No, don't worry about any of that.
Nope.
We're sitting here in this glass box in the sky, and not a maintenance issue to worry about. We got a staff for that.
Yeah, but you know how much I fear that the fates are listening to you bragging. Don't have to go out at all. And there goes the other two.
Cheers. Oh, everyone might have noticed I've switched to black coffee.
Still haven't gotten used to it.
It's okay. It's a different drink. All right, and Fido's holding his Pepsi. Of course, he's a member of the Pepsi generation.
So we technically.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think it's just a freaky advertising thing.
Oh yes, it could be.
Do you know that Coke and Pepsi actually don't compete with each other? They have complete different customer base.
Really?
Yeah.
Just gonna make a joke, but I am a nice person, not a.
And what was your joke? Come on, you got to share it now because you mentioned it.
Nope.
You mentioned it.
I
Sorry.
didn't. I just mentioned it legitimately to get the knowledge out there that I do not, make fun of my husband at all. I keep it to myself a lot.
Oh, for all the more reasons why you
Make a
should.
joke.
All the more reasons why you should mention it.
I was gonna say, what news source told you that? The same one that said Lorena Bobbitt
Oh, yeah.
was vaping. But no one listening to this
Well,
remembers who
who-
Lorena
okay.
Bobbitt is.
Well, no, but I think more people have heard of Lorena Bobbitt than whoever the effing senator from Colorado is,
I don't think you're
who
right.
actually was caught vaping.
I don't think you're right about that at all. In this topic,
And she pulled a "Do you know who I am?" when they tried to stop. Hey, didn't they invent vaping so that people could do shit like that in theaters?
I thought so, but then the tide turned. I'll tell you, the tide on vaporing, or the thought about vaporing, switched on a dime. Being a vapist or whatever, vaping was supposed to be like the thing to help you get off of this, and you could do it without there being smoke and blah 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 and all this stuff. It's just water, just water. Then all of a sudden, it will kill you.
And here's the thing: these assholes have pulled this so many times. I don't trust them.
I don't care about vaping one way or another.
I don't care either.
Couldn't care
I
less if
think
you vape either. I mean,
I'm
I don't know.
I'm a legit tobacco person.
I know you are.
But I just wish we'd get the truth every once in a while. Just consistently never getting the truth is really bothering me.
Well, the problem is I guess they got too many children involved in vaping supposedly, and that's when they turned and said it's not going to be. Which I mean,
Started lying.
I don't know if it's good or bad, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
But the thing of the matter is, you know, like you said, if you keep doing this, people are gonna stop listening. It's my old adage. When I went to Disney World the very first time, there was only one ride that had a serious warning on it, and that was Space Mountain. So my mother.
Was it Splash Mountain? That's the one I took you on.
Maybe two of them,
Yeah.
maybe two rides then. But anyway, not every ride had some kind of a warning on it. There were only a handful of rides that had warning on them. And those rides, my mother did not want me to go on because, you know, it was like, if you have stiff neck and blah, 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 and all the problems and giving my arthritis stuff, I ticked off one or two of the things, not every one, but one or two of them. So my mother preferred I didn't go on those. That's valid. I went on everything else, I was fine, whatever, no problem. I go to Disney World with you, how many years later, 20 years later, 15 years later, and there's a warning on every single solitary ride, which either means that people are going on them when they shouldn't because they're ignoring them because they're so cumbersome and there's just too many of them.
We've gotten more fragile.
Or we've gotten more fragile, or, you know, people blame certain things on, I don't know, it's just, and I don't know. I would like to see the statistics on some of the stuff they say will harm people, like, what's the percentage of how much it harmed somebody or what happened, because, like I said, if you overwarn people, people are gonna start to ignore it. So had I been a child with my mother this age and went down to Disney World in the same condition that I was when I went down there the first time, just in a different time frame of the world.
You've gone on nothing.
Right. I probably would have gone on half of the, 3/4 of the rides. I wouldn't have gone on.
And I dragged your ass on the rides that you weren't supposed to go on, and you were just fine.
I was just fine. But in another super romantic thing, after we went on one of the quote-unquote rides I couldn't go on, my husband found out how fast it actually went, and you know what it's whatever its knowledge, its
G-forces.
gibberish.
The G-forces it exerted on the human body.
Yeah. G-forces and all that stuff. He actually found out from the park personnel, and then every other ride we went to go on, he would find out before we went on to make sure I would actually be okay. And that is super romantic.
Yeah, but it really didn't do us that good because Dudley Do-Right kicked our ass.
But that was yeah. But that was Universal. That wasn't Disney, so I think they lied.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? As much as if I were to go back down there, I would want to go to Universal more than Disney because I want to see like Harry Potter and all that.
Yeah.
Universal kind of did us dirty a couple of times.
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Universal was not our friend. I keep forgetting about Billy Do-Right. I think I want to put that out of my mind. Oh, you can just go back around. No, I don't want to go back around. Get me off this freaking ride. Get me off this goddamn Billy Do-Right ride now.
And how about the Jurassic Park pterodactyls?
Oh, we did that though.
Yeah, I know.
And that was scary as fuck. But I'm sorry. Has it been 15 minutes or 10 minutes or whatever? Did we just get the monetized?
What? Did someone say the word? Say the
I
F
just
word?
said F-U-C-K.
Oh, I didn't even notice. No, we're 39 minutes in, so I guess you can say fuck all you want. I actually said the F word when I read this one. She's fucking crazy.
Oh yeah, that's right. You
Oh
did.
yeah. In fact, you know, we might even call this broadcast fuck.
There you go.
Fido. Oh wait a minute. Let's see. Fiasco. P-H-U-C. Yeah. Anyway. Fiasco. The Fido Institute for Advanced Canine Studies. Fido Institute Advanced Socio Canine Occupation. Oh, okay. We have to find a word for O.
Organization.
Yeah. Well.
Omni Trust.
the Fido Institute for Advanced Canine. No, sorry, Advanced Studies of Canine Orientation. FIASU. Yeah. I'll just keep it at Advanced Canine Studies. Don't know why, whenever I do a show, my nose starts to stuff up and run.
I know. We always sound like we're over here, like taking enhancement drugs or something. Like,
It only happens on camera because I've noticed in real life I can get through entire days.
well, there's a humble brag right there.
Yeah.
I can get through entire days without sniffling.
Yeah. So I made this bottle a little bit shorter because it looked like he was holding a champagne magnum when I originally drew it. And his straw, which is bent toward him, if I had it bent toward him, it would be a distraction because it'd be going into his mouth, and he's not drinking at this scene, so I had to straighten the straw up. Continuity issues that no one's going to pick up on, right? And let's put Jane in the background here.
Did we watch any shows or anything this week? I don't think we did. Did we?
Well, let's see. Do I have anything in the notes? No, I don't think so.
The second season of Chucky's out. But as much as we like Chucky, I think I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch it.
You don't remember it.
Getting old.
Let's protect the artwork here. Actually, it's been my tradition, or at least I've been trying to work on a tradition, whereby I put a sexy woman. Yeah, we're gonna do Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
So do you like?
No, that doesn't work.
Are you like saving the sexiest woman of all? For
We're gonna
like
do
the
Frank
rest?
Oz. How could I forget? Rachel Ziegler in her green bikini. She's our pinup girl for the day.
And of course, you're saving the ultimate pinup girl for like a very, very special occasion, right?
Back in the old days, they'd have these things that we called sex symbols. You know, I remember my day was Farrah Fawcett. I was just a wee lad. She was the sex symbol of the day, and I'm pretty sure even Farrah didn't like having guys oogling her all the time, but it was her career. That was her job. Her job was to look pretty and to sit and have pretty photos of her taken.
No, she was an actress. She was a Charlie's Angel.
And she wore a one-piece bikini.
Yes, she did.
Really, a one-piece. Even Miss Ziegler here is wearing a two-piece. But
But it was a hell of a one piece.
you could never imagine seeing Miss Ziegler as a sex symbol. Hollywood doesn't do that anymore. That's what happened to poor Margot Robbie. That's what destroyed her career. There was a wonderful scene in, I think it was the original Suicide Squad, where she like casually like rips off her T-shirt to put on a new costume in front of all the guys, and all the guys like completely stop and freeze and look at her, and she's like, "What? What?" You know, she's in a bra or whatever, but and it was a charming little scene where she was completely unaware of a woman's effect on a man, I suppose, or whatever. But they cut that from the film. because it was exploitive of the female form. I'm sorry, Hollywood. It's supposed to be exploitive. That's why we hire pretty women.
Well, the thing is, they still do it to men, which is kind of crappy.
Yes, and they do. No, I don't. I don't. Yeah, well, men.
No, I mean,
Right.
they're going to stop doing it.
Yeah, stop doing it to women. Stop doing it to men.
Stop doing it to men.
And can we blame just Harvey Weinstein for all this?
Yeah.
Well, the only reason why Harvey got into the business was to get laid, apparently.
And apparently he was super successful at
Yes.
that. So.
Yes. But Miss Ziegler seems to have been fired. But I think it's just a matter of the strike.
Yeah, I think people are overreading.
People are overreading what's
going on with her.
with her. Yes, I concur.
Cause she's like super young. Although Blake Lively, not Blake Lively. The other one that's on your bingo card. Brie Larson. She wasn't.
Ding 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 ding. Brie Larson. Someone said it.
She wasn't super old when all this stuff started. She's younger than we think she is.
She was the woman opposite King Kong. She won an Oscar.
I think you are that was not for King Kong.
Yeah, not King Kong.
I think you were one of the only people who remembers her in the King Kong that she was in King Kong.
With Sam Jackson.
I know, but I still think you're one of the only people who remembers her from that. Until you mentioned it a little while ago, I
Gotta
did not
get this.
remember her at all.
Gotta get this motherfucking monkey off this motherfucking island.
Road.
Yes.
No, you gotta get this Monday through Friday monkey off this Monday through Friday island.
I think I was doing Jane's hair before I was so interrupted. Now, I'm gonna be painting the pants black, but I want to save that till later because that's gonna be something that's not gonna dry for a long time. Let's get Jane in here in the background all done. She's wearing some sort of bikini strap number. And I think that's Bo's arm right there, so we'll draw that. And there's Dino way behind the cat boss. See, I like to do a close-up to show the characters and they're talking, but now it's going to be a challenge for the chief colorist to have the two characters pop and the background recede. It's an incredibly busy frame. Alright, now, he's got his legs crossed. And sandals more or less go off frame. Alright. Actually, we'll do that whole way. So, we can call this one the one where he says "fuck." P-H-U-C-K. The one where the cartoonist kept on saying P-H-U-C-K.
To get demonetized. No easy stuff.
And back here, Dino's wearing a black t-shirt, so...
Dino's wearing a black t-shirt?
Yeah.
That's kind of out of character.
I know, but, I gotta switch it up. So, you know, the more I look at this, the more I see why Rachel Ziegler, doesn't, wears clothing stitched up to her neck.
Let me see it.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
There you go, chief colorist.
Oh, that doesn't look real. That looks Photoshop. Look at how the hair. That hair
Well,
is.
apparently, according to the internet, which you have to believe, that's her. Because everything on the internet is real.
That's.
Hey, listen, if it was fake, they would have done a better job.
I don't know if that's true. The skin tone on her face is different than the skin tone on her body, and
Tan.
that body looks like a 3-year-old. Well, I shouldn't say 3-year-old, but that body. No,
Apparently, that's her.
I'm skeptical.
Don't you know everything on the internet's absolutely 100% true?
Apparently so. No, I didn't know that. The pictures are never doctored or faked or.
If they were going to make a fake picture of Rachel Ziegler in a bikini, they'd do a better job than that. I'm positive, 100% positive. That's absolutely legit.
Knowing the kind of websites you look at, it was probably a negative against Rachel website. So it wasn't like a pro Rachel Ziegler website that you were looking at. The decade even looks wrong. It looks like a picture out of like the 70s. She was born probably in 2002.
She was probably underage in this photo, actually.
Yeah, get that photo off your desk.
Well, I have no knowledge of it, so
There's a lot wrong about
I
it.
can't be prosecuted because I did not take it. I did not put her through this horrible thing that
I know, but you're
life.
subjecting it to other people.
So, one of the big things with cartooning is whenever you draw a gun, you have to absolutely reference it because the gun nuts will come after you and say, "What kind of gun is that?" Well, obviously, you see, the barrel length is all wrong, and it doesn't have a sight up there. And I don't give a fuck. This is a special Cat Boss gun that he created himself. It doesn't exist in the real world. There is no actual real live equivalent of it. See, he's a supervillain. Supervillains don't use off-the-shelf weapons. Yeah, I get in there with a ruler and make the. Alright. And I don't know why, but when I drew him, I decided to put his left paw up here in a number 1. I have no idea. He's firing the gun. Maybe he's keeping count.
Yeah, but you usually start keeping count at 1.
And he's only doing this just to give something for the chief colorist to have to deal with. This is just evil cartoonists causing unnecessary extra work. This whole thing could be done with like a talking head 2-shot. Fido and the Cat Boss, just these two all alone. They don't need any of the background characters. They don't need any other to tell the joke. But we cartoonists must be evil.
It's in the handbook. Please pardon me for yawning, people. I did not sleep well last night.
I don't think anyone heard your yawn.
No. Well then, never mind.
We're working on soundproofing, so I'm not quite sure how the sound will come out here. I have that and that over there. Try to bounce off and deaden some of the sound and kill some of the background noise. I think you'll probably still hear the air conditioning. But since I'm not turning that off, you're going to have to put up with it. Because it's a tropical storm, Lee, that's hitting us. So obviously it's bringing tropical weather with it, right? So that's warm out. I don't even know what the temperature is outside. So that's warm. Therefore, the air conditioning must stay on.
And do not complain about that air conditioner being on. We will turn that sucker down before we will complain.
I'll put on more clothes before I'll turn the AC off.
Today it is, well, right now it's 64 degrees.
Ah. And what is it, 66?
Hurricane local statement.
It's actually 66 in here.
Oh, is it? Oh.
The air conditioning is actually keeping us warmer.
We went outside and we cool off. Be right back. Hey, is the cart over here for a reason?
The what?
The cart.
No, I took out garbage last night, and
Okay.
you know how I am, I don't want to carry anything.
That's fine, but
Do you remember the days when we had to meet the trash men on, what was it, Thursday or Wednesday? I had to get all the trash out there by
I
Wednesday.
don't remember. But it was
Now I
okay
just
to
throw
do
away
that.
things every day. It's wonderful. Just down the garbage chute.
Open a little chute.
Well, we had this hole that goes into another dimension, and I just toss my garbage down there, and I have no idea where it goes or.
That's a lie. You've been down to that dimension.
Yes, okay. And they have Morlocks living down there. There's a whole subterranean world in this building. Alright. So anyway, I'm trying to help Miss Ziegler out here. I think just like I saved Brie Larson's career, I think I can save her career too. She needs to wear less clothing. Smile a bit more. Pretend that she likes people and to pretend that she's a nice person to be around. When you see Rachel Ziegler, you should not think, oh no, here comes Rachel Ziegler. You should be thinking, oh wow, here comes Rachel Ziegler. You should be happy to see Rachel Ziegler. Now, I know my advice didn't work entirely with Miss Larson. I mean, we still are not really happy to see Brie Larson. But she's a work in progress. So we got a little bit of storyline here in the background that we're working on. Dino looking over here at Rita, his girlfriend, who will not have him. And now toward the end, after he's firing the gun, he's got Rita in his arms as she's frightened by the gunfire. And a little bit of a Dino smile. Like, oh yeah, I think she's drunk again. And for some reason her hair stands up. Hey, it's a comic strip. I can do what I want. And let's see. She's got a little scream going. And Dino's protective hand is here. And there's her hand. Well, you might as well do the stool. Because there's so much going on in the behind the stool. It's Dino's leg. And that's that. All right, last panel. Nope, we don't want to lose Rachel. There she is. I'm not just exploiting the picture of a girl in a bikini. See, I'm using this to keep my hand from getting the paper dirty. So, this is here. Rachel's here doing a job. You know, I got ink. I got ink on it. And there goes my brush. Oh well, I could use a walk.
Stretch, reach.
Now where are my rags?
Oh, don't discuss those anymore.
No, I just gotta clean some ink off my. Need a new rag. We're going on. Going for what's this? Orange? Yeah. Amazon was nice enough to send me these, and they didn't want them back. All right. Where do we put that brush? It's still doing all right.
So going back to Disney rides and all the warnings,
Uh-huh.
I was just thinking about, remember that, I don't even know the name of it, but remember the ride that you and Neil went on?
Yeah.
What was it that made that ride bad? Because the two of you came out of there looking like you were, looking like sad puppies.
Yeah,
As did everybody
it
else.
was like a simulator for a spacecraft, a rocket ship, probably a space shuttle even.
Mhm.
And it was just a box that they put you in and they shake you all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around. That's what it's all about.
So, well, I mean, were there like strobing lights and things
Oh,
like that?
all
showing
that sort.
the
Yeah,
missiles
but
and
no.
all that?
Well, you were in a more or less realistic simulator. So
What's
it would spin almost 360.
Oh, okay. But like
Put you under G-forces, say around 5, maybe 6 Gs.
Oh, okay.
8 Gs is a Navy pilot passes out under. So the average human being is not trained to take that much G-force. That's what the warning was.
Oh yeah, no, a lot of people would either get sick on it or a young child died, I believe, which I'm still surprised that they haven't up.
Probably 3 Gs. I said 5. Yeah, it's probably only like 3 Gs, but still, that's enough G-force to.
Were you like alone in the thing, just you and Neil, or was it a giant room?
Yeah, well, yes, it was. They were like a 2-seat pilot co-pilot thing. So,
Oh, okay.
but you could tell that you were in this thing, and there were a bunch of other people in private containers, but they were going through the exact same motions you were going
Like
through,
you were, yeah.
right next to you.
So you were like almost like a grid or like a square. Little boxes.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Charles and sister and I were sitting out there just chatting, having a lovely time, waiting for you two to come out, and then you two come out, and it was like, oh, I guess we're glad we didn't go on that.
A lot of these rides are just simulated torture chambers
Yeah.
that they somehow got people to pay to ride.
I can't remember. I don't know if Laura stayed out because she didn't want to go on, or just because she wanted to keep me company. But we didn't expect you guys to. We thought it was going to be like, that's probably nothing. And all of a sudden, everybody was walking out. And
I really thought you two would become friends because you seem to be getting along really well. But then again, you can get along with anyone.
I have no problems with Laura.
Yeah, you don't ever talk. Well, then again, no one talks to her.
She's too far away, and she doesn't really call.
She's a Disney pixie duster. She moved basically to Disney.
So, right?
Her house is decorated with Walt Disney stuff.
Yeah, but I thought you told me she wasn't really.
Well, she's really upset with what they're doing. See, she would have been the target audience for your thing, Disney. But even when a pixie duster like herself gets upset with you, you got a problem because you're not going to get them back.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier to retain a client than it is to get a new client. Once you lose a client, you never get them back.
Mm-hmm. I just don't see her often enough to maintain any kind of a friendship. That's all. But I mean,
And surprisingly, her best friend lives up here. So she keeps in touch with her all the effortlessly. And actually, when she comes up here to visit, that's who she stays with. She sneaks in and out of town. I don't even know she's around. I don't care.
she's been staying with your mother now. Stop it. Last few times she's been up, she's stayed with your mother and sister. You know that.
I don't care. Let her live her life, and we don't have anything to talk about.
Stop it. Anyway, it's still. Oh, the trees aren't even really moving anymore.
Yeah, hurricane's over.
Hurricane's over.
Yep.
All
Go
is
home.
done.
Go home. Send the National Guard home.
It was literally supposed to go.
Let's see. We
all
got
through
Pinocchio. We have Lady and the Tramp. Fantasia.
Bingo. Oh, I'm sorry. I have Fantasia.
Is that Super Troopers? No.
Super Troopers? Did you just say Super Troopers? That would be pretty awesome, but I
Yeah.
really don't think that's.
That's the Broken Lizard film.
Yeah, I know. That would be a welcome surprise in the middle of your Disney 100 whatever.
It'd probably be the finest film in the collection.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, I think they have all the Toy Stories and Incredibles, right?
Yeah. Well, because they own Pixar now.
Right. So I mean, those are pretty. Oh, I didn't hear them say Shrek. Is Shrek on there? Oh, Shrek. No, that wasn't
No,
Pixar,
that's the other. That's another studio. Shrek is not
Pixar or anything.
Yeah.
What is Shrek?
DreamWorks, SKG.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
But I guess Lord Farquhar was Lord Fuckwad, the president of Disney, was supposed to be based on that character. All right. Yep, this certainly is the one where he says the PH word.
I was just gonna say, now we can't get away from it.
The one where he says the PHUCK word a lot. All right.
Remember the phone always corrects, the texting or whatever? Yesterday I was trying to text, sick, the word sick.
Uh-huh.
When I was going back and forth with my cousin, and it kept correcting it to suck. I was like, I'm not saying suck. And then I thought maybe I was hitting you, but no, I was hitting the eye, correcting it to suck.
It's sort of like no phone. I'm trying to say duck.
Yeah.
No one ever is trying to say duck. Okay, phone.
It's never duck.
It's never ducking.
Never duck.
Ducking is not a word, phone.
No. But this was giving me the swear when I wanted to say suck, sick. Kept saying suck. I'm like, no. No.
Okay, bird on the windowsill. We start with that.
We haven't seen a lot of birds this year.
Well, it's obviously man's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know the temperatures are up like 60 degrees since last January? We have a major problem with global tilting. We've got to do something about global tilting because it's causing massive weather catastrophes worldwide.
Tragedy. Stop work.
Only you can stop global tilting.
Hey, do they still have Smokey the Bear as a... Only you can prevent forest fires?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's still a thing?
Yeah, you still think what's up?
Curious. Because when you said that, Now, is sexual harassment panda still a thing? Or?
Smokey was recently in the news for some reason. I think there was some
Oh,
lawsuit
probably
going on.
Me Too, or
I forget what it was.
it's probably racist.
In fact, do we have? No, we don't. I was wondering if we had a print Smokey out for a commentary track. I guess not.
Was that Smokey or was that Yogi? I thought you had something about Yogi.
Well, I do a Yogi Bear impression. That's why.
Yes, yeah.
Hey, boo boo, let's get some picnic baskets. Hey.
But Yogi, what about Mr. Ranger?
Well, fuck the Ranger, boo boo. I'm smarter than the average bear. That's not an original bit. I stole that from a stand-up comedian whose name I forget at the moment. Before anyone says anything. Yeah, what the hell? Let's draw the bottle.
Oh,
What?
new Smokey the Bear ad council campaign. That's probably what you're talking about.
Oh, wait a minute.
Smokey is within.
No, that's not it. No. What it was cocaine beer.
Oh, cocaine bear. Okay.
What's up?
2 days ago,
Yeah.
new quote Smokey Bear end quote acts coincide with increased number of wildfires. So his new ad is making people start wildfires. Although if they start a wildfire, then it's not a wildfire. Anyway. Channel your
forest
smoke.
fire. Channel your inner smoky.
Yep.
Interesting concept.
That's not what they mean.
There you go.
Oh, we just gave their carnival a plug.
Yeah, no one heard that. No one's hearing this. So we've changed the thing with the cat's tail. Whenever a cat wags its tail, it's angry. You got to see it in the scene here. Alicia's tail. Back in the old days, I just would have frizzed it out. Had her, but a cat wags its tail when it's angry. Yeah. This is just an evil anger, so it's not really his anger.
You blame them on anger?
He's got a crowded bar. Let's clean out the humans a little bit. So, I think I've said so many times, never draw your characters that small because they just sort of disappear.
And it makes it harder to color.
Oh, it's possible to color, yeah. But my thinking here was I wanted them to zoom out and then zoom out the third time. So it tells the story better. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Amazing how that always works out. Oh no, Dino has 6 slashes in his hair. That's the mark of the beast.
Does he have six and six slashes or just 6?
Yeah, 3 sixes.
Oh.
I think pretty typical. Dino's one of the few characters actually based on an actual human being. And when Donnie saw this character, I think the first thing that came to his mind is, how can he make money off this? But of course, Dino has evolved into a completely fictional character.
Yes, I know.
100% fictional character. There's no other human, not based on any human being whatsoever. Any similarities between anyone living or dead, is purely coincidental. I need a piece of paper here. So, we all excited for the Aquaman film?
Oh, yes. Because I was excited for it 3 years ago when I thought about it. And I'm still maintaining that level of enthusiasm I had back then.
In reality, it is like the last dying ember of the Snyderverse. However, they wanted to let us know that it has nothing whatsoever to do with the Snyderverse. I think at one point Ben Affleck was in it. He's not in it anymore. At one point Michael Keaton was in it. He's not in it anymore. No, we don't quite know who's in it now as playing Batman. I doubt it's even Patterson. Maybe they brought back George Clooney. But they screwed up. Warner screwed up when they said that Peter Gunn was going to make his own Gunn universe because they wanted to tell the Snyder Bros to go to hell. But you still had 2 or 3 films coming loosely based on that universe. So what are you going to do? You just shat on your own product. Good job, assholes. And Blue Beetle was such a masterpiece that, well, I have so much anticipation building up for the new DC universe that they're going to give us. But there's a turd in the water, and
its name is Amber.
it's coming. So they warn us. Actually, this poster says December 21st.
So it's not coming for quite some time?
This is the Christmas film they're giving us. They're giving us Amber Turd for Christmas. What did I do wrong?
That's a present that's best left unopened. Go to the return pile.
Now see, we can bring back our friend Rachel here. You want your starlet to be someone who people want to see. They don't want to see Amber Heard coming. It's a real sad situation because I can't think of a Hollywood starlet that I'd want to see. They have a pretty poor collection of them out there now.
Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah. Someone on the internet made a joke that Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr.'s superpower was his ability to put up with Gwen Paltrow. I've got some troll on the internet who is masquerading as Scarlett Johansson. So if anyone sees in the comments a Scarlett Johansson comment, I don't think it's the actress. I'm just putting it out there. But I'm happy enough that this troll is helping me out by liking and forwarding my comic strip to all of her Hollywood friends, who apparently are all in the United Arab Emirates. I wasn't aware how many Hollywood starlets live in the UAE. None of my business. You can pretend to be whomever you want online. None of my goddamn business. Just like and subscribe to Fido the Comic Strip. Please comment. Please comment. Good or bad, doesn't matter. Fido is for everyone.
As he just gets off swearing.
Do you have the? Oh, no, there it is. Put this. It's very easy to put like a censored box over that word in the future, so it's not. Since I don't have to worry about it now, I just use the word. But for some reason, it's crass or considered illegal to use such language. It's easily fixed.
Just don't use it.
Well, I only use it when it's part of the joke. I don't use it gratuitous. Well, that's Fido's debate style. They're having a serious debate of a silly topic about whether cats bring depression and unhappiness to the world. And we got this woman literally infested with cats. She's fucking crazy. I'm thinking about using this, the Edna cat woman. Well, bring her back down. Thinking about using this character for a replacement for Miss Abraham. Have Miss Abraham finally succumb to her old age and move into a nursing home, which solidifies why Felicia is living with them. And then have a crazy cat woman move in downstairs. If I come up with more jokes, maybe I will. Dad, saying, she had 22 cats, but one escaped.
Oh, really?
Something like that.
So she's gonna go out and get another one now, because she doesn't have 23 cats anymore.
The Simpsons did a great thing with the crazy cat woman, and that she's like running down the street throwing cats at people. So everything the Simpsons did it. This woman is a little bit more, she's not evil crazy cat lady. She's just happy crazy cat lady. Little box, we can just do it straight line ruling. Last but not least, are we approaching the end of the show? I definitely must come up with it. Definitely must come up with a title. All right.
The one where the F's were mentioned. So many F's.
1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 whiskers on this side. See, Felicia had a rough kittenhood.
just started.
Let's see, we are going up to the hour and a half. 1 hour and a half mark. Oh, we're moving right in there on about our schedule. We try to stay under 2 hours.
Mhm.
And we got all the feathers and blood on the floor, which I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
fun.
the chief colorist will do a great job with. How long can we go without putting ink on this brush?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Well, the world may never know because I'm just finishing up Fido.
Oh, that's good timing.
Well, no, I've never run. Well, I still got ink on it,
Oh.
so we haven't determined how long it can go, and we never will. All right, that's the end of that one. Now, what have we learned?
To make you happy. Oh, no,
No.
that's a different question.
Oh well, no. We are here. That's why we are here to make me happy.
We
Your
got learn-
your sex symbol should be a sex symbol.
Mhm, mhm.
See, a little bit more of her, of that, and a little bit less of that, and that, and that, and a lot less of that. Thank you for joining us this week. See you next Sunday.
Bye.